this remediance is not my first choice, but it works, and it can obviously be better, but that's okay. Yesterday I had this broadcasting here, where you can see these aspects of the question, what do you think? This was interrupted by the I was broadcasting live from YouTube, and that didn't go well, so I do it here, just in order to finish it up. So maybe I will put the whole video together, or I will put the video to be a link to the next, because I was touching on the aspects of asking question for the doctors, mainly for the doctors to ask the patients questions about what do you think, and also what can I do for you. It is a deep and profound question if you look at it in a objectively way, because when you are parents, you will ask your children, what do you think, what do you want? If they are crying, what do you think they want? And also with leaders, parents, priests, it goes without saying very much. It's kind of very obvious fact that if you are open-minded to what the receiver wants, you should obviously ask him or her the question, of the profound question, the opening question. What do you want me to do for you? And when the patient answer, you can say, or the client or whoever, the child or brother or friend, when answer, what do you want me to do for you? When they answer, you will be able to say, what do you think? There is a phone calling here, but it's not for me. But it's okay. I can pause it. So I portray that in the end of the former video, which you can see here. It's the way of asking that question is in fact a map of information. Even the patient or the client doesn't really answer. That is the signal, that is the map. Because every step of the way is a development, and it's accessing the patient's mindset. So if the doctors only believe in medicine, it is the medicine doctors. We call it when we were in Africa, they call it medicine doctor. And it was not a nice word. It was a abusement, because they abused their clients with we call them witch doctors. But today we have this, we can make a new word, medicine doctor, that they only believe in this medicine. You have to have a mix between medicine and mental, because every question for a doctor, he or she should learn a way to understand that the answer from the patient, from the clients, will be a concept of what's here. That's something people don't pay much attention. They go to the professor. He's like a professor. You have nothing to say. And just recently, a very well-known Jewish comedian, Jackie Mason, he died, and he had this with the Jewish people. They don't, if they have a doctor, the obvious thing is that you debate, you give your doctor a very hard time because he should prove himself to be the best. So I like that kind of mindset, that the patients don't like almost go to the doctor as they go to the priest. And even the priest, what a mockery of the service of the priest, that they are so high up there and the patient is just deep down. So it is very obvious. It's also a very important question to contemplate on, that you focus on the client, you focus on what's there, and in order to get some signal, some answer, you can listen very good to what the client is saying. Here you have this picture. It's kind of odd picture, but it's just how I look. So there I talk about all these concerns I have been through, and learned that the important and major question to the patients should be what can I do for you, and what do you think? It's like exploring, exploring. And when we pray, I think I ended the live broadcast with the last issue, the last contemplation, that when you pray, your relation to God, He is asking you a question, like Jesus did. He went around and he helped. He was healing a lot of people, and he asked the blind man, "What can I do for you? What do you want me to do for you?" As he was blind himself, and that gave me today, early today, an eye-opener, because to the blind you have to act as you are blind. You have to motivate, start the activity to the process by asking the obvious silly question, what can I do for you? Jesus was acting as he was totally blind to the man's limitation, his sight. But I think the limitations is here, not eyes, not all the limitation we fear we have. I think the limitation is the fear of not being able to broaden our mindset in order to see. It's very crucial that a prayer, it's a question, but the prayer is promoted by the one that say, pray and you will be answered. So the prayer is even better because it is continuously promoting the activity, the healing process. The prayer is a healing process to people that are suffering, and you have to, the doctors, everybody have to humiliate themselves in order to get into this kind of process. So if you are not humiliated enough, if you are not in a position to pray, you will not receive anything, because you are so busy about your perfection and everything. You hide everything behind masks, as I was talking about. You are hiding behind masks. How can you pray hiding behind masks? Are you praying just for a show off? That you are so good in words, you are so good in articulating things? No. To the honest pray is about humiliating myself in order to receive what was promoted in the first place. So I think that the prayer, not the religious prayer, but the honest prayer, have to have some belief in the first place that the one that is praying believe that there is an answer to my prayer. So I wish you all to be blessed. It's a good day. It has been raining full time, but now we will continue this in next time. See you, shalom, and have much blessings.